Welcome to Made in Arizona. I'm Christina Carilla, and today we're showcasing some of our favorite businesses from around the state. This local bakery specializes in cupcakes. We'll take you inside the kitchen at Red Velvet Bakery.
My name is Maisha Harris, and I am the owner of Red Velvet Bakery. Welcome to Red Velvet Bakery. We are located on 6828 South Central Avenue. We specialize in cakes, cupcakes, cookies, milkshakes, and for the start of going on to our second year, we are now offering Proudly Fair Trade Cafe coffee. Today we're going to show you our classic vanilla cupcake and a line of our specialty drinks crafted by Fair Trade Cafe. We have been at this location for 1 year. And we have been in this line of business for over 12 years, and we specialize in catering. And now we're here offering it to the public. We chose to open Red Velvet Bakery to the public because we wanted to put a face to the name. And we had such an overwhelming of catering orders that everyone said that I should share this to the public. Everybody should know where you get these handcrafted, delicious cupcakes. We have been vending out of Denzizen Dairy, which is a local dairy in Levine. And every first Saturday, I would bring at least about 8 to 10 different flavors, and I would challenge myself each and every month. And that's how we really, truly got our claim to fame locally in the community. My favorite part so far in opening up the storefront is just meeting all the different people. People coming from all over, Glendale, Deer Valley, Goodyear, Buckeye, just coming from afar, Chandler, Gilbert. We love serving everyone, and for our Red Velvet Bakery fans to come all the way over here in South Central in the middle of construction, we thank you, and we're definitely worth the drive. I grew up right here. I'm a local girl, born and raised. My entire family is down here too, on my mom's side and my dad's side, so it was very important to put my roots here and bring a bakery here in South Phoenix that anyone can come in and enjoy. This is a family-owned business, and these recipes come from my beloved grandmother, Thelma Lee Guyton, and that's how I learned about baking. We're gonna put this in a mixing bowl. Growing up watching her bake, enjoying it. Once it's in this phase here, you can change this to any color, any flavor, or just make it classic, and I'm about to show you how to make a classic vanilla cupcake. Licking the spoon, and it was been a joy, and it's a joy to serve the public as well. And those are the classics. Thanks for visiting.
A retired Navy SEAL turned his hobby into a business. Here's Angry Pirate Designs.
I'm Steve Parks. I'm the owner here at Angry Pirate Designs, and I'm also the artist. Angry Pirate was a nickname that was given to me when I was in the SEAL teams, because I guess I look like an angry pirate. I spent 25 years in the SEAL teams, 27 total in the Navy, and so multiple deployments overseas, and I just fell in love with art because it gave me an outlet to do, to keep my mind occupied. I started doing mosaics in 2004 in my garage in Virginia Beach, so in between deployments. And over the years, when I moved here, I turned it into a business. I do glass mosaics, so I create pieces of art out of different mixed media, especially glass, and I put all these different little pieces together to form a bigger picture. I just figure out, I lay it out, I do a rough sketch on my backboard, and then everything else comes from here where I do a rough sketch. Everything is cut by hand with a little wheel cutter, so there's nothing used a saw or anything like that. I do it all, that's the old school way. You know, glass is just a liquid, it's just a skin on it, so that's all you're doing is breaking that liquid skin on it, and it just, once you do that, it just breaks. You can get all kinds of different shapes. So this is actually how I do it, I just one piece at a time. Most people use a palette of paint. You know, you're using different colors to get your shadow and your shading. I'm using different colors of glass to do the same thing. It's a little bit more meticulous because you have to really cut the glass in certain different ways. So the light plays with the glass when you have it, when you see it, the light on it just right, you want to see a little bit of movement in it. There's dichroic glass, there's chunky glass, there's Murano glass, smalty glass from Murano, Italy, all different types of glass. And it depends on what your effect is, what you want of what type of glass you're going to use. This is the very first mosaic I did, and this was in 2004. It's King Neptune saving a mermaid from an octopus. I've done many Statue of Liberties for different foundations and all in different ways and different forms. I love doing the Statue of Liberty. Just such an iconic figure. So I've done several different octopuses in different arrangements, and this is one of my favorites. I love the colors in it. It's like wine country colors. This is the piece is called For Us. It's made out of solid cedar backing the crosses. This cross actually hung on our operations center door on multiple deployments in Afghanistan. I decided to make a piece of art out of it. It's a dedication piece to all the people that served their country, made the ultimate sacrifice. Some of the pieces I've done, I incorporated the 5 C's into, what Arizona stands for: copper, cotton, cattle, climate, and citrus. I use a lot of different pieces of turquoise and copper. It's kind of like a montage to our life, because I think we're all a mosaic. We're all made up these little pieces of time, little fractured moments of time, whether it be violent, beautiful, happy, sad. But you put all those little pieces together, and that forms a picture of who we are, and that's why I got into mosaics. I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about people. And when we can share something that brings us together like artwork, that makes it even better.
This next shop caters to our furry friends. Meet the woman behind Scootin Crochet.
Hi, I'm Tori Ron, and I'm the owner of Scootin Crochet.
Hug your brother.
So I started Scootin during the pandemic. I decided that I wanted to have a hobby, something that wasn't me just sitting in front of the TV every day while we were in lockdown. So I went and got some yarn, and I started teaching myself how to crochet just on YouTube. 1, 2, 3. So I made little hats for my chihuahuas, and I thought that maybe other people would like that for their dogs too. So I put it on Etsy and just thought that it would be a fun thing to make a couple extra dollars, and then it kind of grew from there. I thought it was just going to be something fun that I did, that my friends would order things from me, but to have international orders, to be featured in magazines, to have like celebrity dogs featuring our clothes and stuff, I would have never imagined that. Ready? High five. There you go. I remember being a kid and just dreaming of being a fashion designer one day. And it's kind of funny because I kind of am a fashion designer, but it's for dogs, which I would have never imagined. And the dog is my client. It's not the person necessarily. A lot of people will message me as their dogs also, so I think that's kind of funny. Good job. You can just slide it over their head. We go from a size double extra small up to a size extra large now. So some of the pit bull breeds, the bigger breeds, can fit into our jackets now. It's just a lot more work to make the extra large ones. It almost is like a blanket. This is our newest jacket style. It's got daisy shapes on it. I think, handmade stuff, it has like a lot of love in it, and the value kind of speaks for itself. Good. It's fun to say, we are locally made. We're Arizonans making these jackets that are, sometimes recognized online or, recognized in other places. I've had people travel from other states when they're visiting Arizona asking me if they can order something from me or pick something up for a market that I've done. Good. Should we go see your friends? To just get a picture of someone's dog wearing something I made and just having them send it to me and just be like, oh, my dog loved it and we love wearing it, I can't even put it into words. It's just like the most magical thing. Like I made something that people really appreciate and love and can make them smile. Can we do a high five? Nice.
And this local mom makes her jewelry by hand. She named her business after her children, Rhys and Avery.
Hi, my name's Nancy Cox, and I'm the owner and artist of Rhys Avery. We are actually in my home studio, and this is where I create all the jewelry for Rhys Avery. I hand shape all the earrings, I wire wrap all the natural gemstones, so I call it a modern boho style jewelry. It's named after my 2 kiddos. They're 9 and 11, and they are the inspiration for me to build the business and to show them that they can follow their dreams. And it's actually their middle names, so it's Liam, Rhys, and Tegan Avery. I make a little bit of everything, so I do earrings, rings, necklaces, and bracelets are the main line. I do headpieces too as well for bridal. Each piece starts with a piece of wire, and especially the earrings and rings, I actually shape the wire, hammer them, get them into the shape I want, and then I wire wrap the stones. We are gonna make a pair of earrings. This is my take on a hoop earring, and I call it the curve. Today we're working with some moonstone and also some turquoise. And I also always make everything in a gold filled and sterling silver. So we put each stone on the wire and we start wire wrapping. It's my time for myself, and I love the design process and really looking at the stones and figuring out a design and then creating it from my brain and getting it out from the paper to being something that can be in the stores or at market. And I love working with natural gemstones because they all each have a unique characteristic to them. So when you're picking a necklace or a pair of earrings or a bracelet, I know that the stones kind of speak to people. So you're gravitating towards the one that you fall in love with. We start with African turquoise, moonstone, citrine, and aquamarine, mother of pearl. Rose quartz is actually a very popular one that people love because it stands for friendship and love. So that's one that people love to gift to a lot of people. I do have a collection inspired by the desert. I do love to work with a lot of turquoise, and I actually work with a lot of peridot, which is actually mined here in Arizona too. These are stackable bangle bracelets. I have a few on top of the adjustable ones too as well, and you can adjust them to any size, and they pretty much are a one size fits all. The jewelry I make is what I call dainty but durable. It is for everyday wear. It's non-tarnish, hypoallergenic, and I'm in 5 stores. I love doing markets. That's where I get to actually be face-to-face with customers and them sharing their stories or stopping by and just talking about the jewelry. And it is personal to me because I do design it myself, so it is putting myself out there. When someone just stops and wants to chat about them and hear a little bit more about that, it is exciting and it warms my heart for sure. I definitely wanted to make sure that it was something that people could wear every day, and just a small token and a reminder for them that they are special.
For more Made in Arizona stories, just scan the QR code on your screen. And if you know a product or a business made here in Arizona, let us know. We'd love to share your story as well. You can email us at madeinarizona@fox.com.